Good morning, Ryan from TriVan Truck Body doing a short walkthrough video on the new Seattle Police Department investigations van. It's for the ICAC group. This is the brand new Mercedes Sprinter. And I'm doing a walkthrough video to show you what we're going to deliver to you. We have the full-length TriVan added running boards on both sides. Here we have the front room. Both of these captain's chairs are equipped with seat belts, and they also have a lever on the right side that allows these chairs to rotate slightly in or just face the front. Window to the back, aluminum lining, raceways running through the wall into the back room. Spray-on bed liner has been applied. Both the driver's chair and the passenger chair, they do rotate. There's hardware underneath that allow them to rotate. Just for this video, I only show the passenger side, but they rotate. And you can also angle them so they're pointing straight back or angled pretty much anywhere in that position. Grab handles on both sides. Wherever we have a sliding door, we have a grab handle. And in addition, on both sides of the van, a very subtle panic button. When this button is pressed, a red light is activated in the rear room along with an audible alarm. I'll just press it and you might be able to hear it in the background. Stays on, turns off. This panic button is in 1, 2, 3 locations per the spec. Dome lights are switched in the front room by a simple switch just on the passenger side. Plenty of light in here. This is the table with the 2 wings that fold down. You're seeing one of the wings open. There's a slide bolt underneath the table which slides that way to hold this open. It's good and solid. You might just choose to leave it in place like this. The choice is yours. We have the controller for the emergency lights is located over here. It is a Whelen product that you are familiar with, the Sencom. In a separate video, I'll just show the emergency lighting operating. A feature we've included with the van is this master disconnect switch. So when it's the end of the day and the truck is being parked for the night or in storage for a while, this can go to the off position, and now the house batteries are disconnected from any kind of a load. So there's no secret drain, parasitic drain that'll be draining those house batteries. And the house batteries that are TriVan added batteries that are in the back investigations room. And those recharge whenever the truck is plugged into shore power or whenever the engine is running. But for this video, we want to make sure that the house batteries are turned on so that all our lights and inverter work. We have Whelen Pelican lights on the outside. A fair number of these spaced throughout the body. Lights in the grille. In a separate video, I will show these lights in action. And just on one side, tough to see, but we do have I believe it's called an eyebrow light. More of those work lights. Shore power receptacle for incoming shore power. This is 30 amp shore power. Another hideaway strobe. Checking out the back, there's a lot going on back here. TriVan added step bumper. We have a light, maybe tough to see. It's down shining. We call it the foot light. It's switched at the back door. There's red and blue lighting in the back doors. Again, separate video for that. And here's the inside of the van. Spray on bed liner floor, just like you saw in the front room. Your Honda generator, which will provide the 120 volt power needed when there's no shore power. dome lights, scene lights, footlights, grab handle, infinitely adjustable shelving. You loosen those nuts up and you can adjust the shelf accordingly. All the overhead cabinets, they just stay in place. Tough to open a door this long with one hand, but when the door is open, it's held up by a single spring, and to close that, a simple knuckle, and you can just slam the door shut. Exactly per the drawings. More adjustable shelving. These mats just detach, they pull out. Dry deck tiles. Our electrical area, we have a manual rotary transfer switch, so the user should decide to leave it off to select shore power or inverter mode. Our circuits are labeled very clearly. Access to the panel just with some 10mm bolts. House batteries are here. These are deep cycle group 31 batteries, set to recharge whenever the van is running. Our inverter is tucked in behind there, accessible for service. I believe that is our charger unit. On the ceiling, this is the factory OEM Mercedes air conditioner unit. It works extremely well. This tunnel ducting, we terminated it at the partition wall because we didn't want to have sound leaking from the rear room to the front room. So the air conditioning is limited to the rear room, and the air conditioning for the front room will happen just from the dashboard air conditioning. Taking a look at the workstations, magnetic dry erase whiteboard. Per the drawings, we have cable raceways, runways, USB chargers at all the 120 outlets, and I believe we have 2 per workstation, 2 duplex outlets, office chairs of course are included with a very simple bungee system. This will keep them in place during transit. Drawers per the spec. A very heavily insulated partition wall between the rear forensics room and the front interview room. This is that panic light that comes on. And I hope this gives you an idea of just how awesome this vehicle actually is. And I'm gonna step outside and do one last walk around. So again, thank you for the business. We hope this gives you a good idea of what we expect to deliver to you next week. And this is Ryan VanDriel from TriVan Truck Body signing off. I look forward to hearing from you and discussing with you more about future projects. But may this rig serve you well. Thank you.